Welcome to Carburetors and More. This is the live testing video page.
Okay, when the customer sends in a carburetor, or when we're going to get a carburetor to sell to somebody, first thing we do is we want to make sure that the carburetor is bad to start with, and so we can kind of get an idea of what to look for before we tear into it. So we put them on an engine, which has a brake system back there, which we had special made, now, we're not going to go into a lot of details on this and tell you how to rebuild your own carburetor and basically defeat our own purpose for having this video. This video is to show how we test them out, and then we send the customer a video link. Now, very few, maybe 10% of the carburetors we get in are okay. There's something else wrong with the car. So therefore, we immediately tell the customer, your carburetor's good. You owe us a testing fee, and we suggest you check for something else. Because we have had some where the carburetor was good, and we told the customer, and we sent them back, and the customer says, well, this car runs the same as it did before. And we say, yeah, look at the video. Nothing wrong with the carburetor. Anyway, we're going to try to start it up, and if we do, there's 3 tests that we do. Idle test, wide open test, and then we put it in gear and put a load on it. Just like you're driving that car down the road or operating the boat or whatever it happened to be. And we usually put more load on there than what the car would ever or boat would ever pull to see what it does on these gauges. These gauges are measuring different things. And you don't need to know what they are. You don't need to know but what we're looking for were certain specifications. And then we have to take the carburetor, tear it down, and make those changes manually. You don't just do it by itself. Then of course, we put them in the ultrasonic machine. We electronically powder coat them when we get done, unless the customer insists on leaving them bare so that they rust. And then we go ahead and then we check the electric choke before we put it back on here. We'll show you how we do that. And then when you purchase it, you'll get instructions on how to set that choke. But we're not going to tell you all this stuff to defeat our own purpose and give you everything so you can try to do it yourself and then ruin your carburetor and your motor. But anyway, we've got it all set up. We got our fuel line hooked up. We use a glass filter. We can take this apart and dump it out, dump the dirt out, and reuse it again. Blow it out. So that's what we use. Now we're going to see if this thing will even run. Well, you can see there it wants to die a little bit on us. So we're going to do, there's going to be some quick tests on this one. I see why they got rid of it. All the while that's revving up, it took measurements. So we know what it's doing. Now we're going to try to put it in gear, which I doubt it'll even pull. I don't think it'll even pull 5 foot-pounds. We'll try to find out. You know, the thing ought to pull at least 500 foot-pounds somewhere in there. And we're not going to tell you which one of these gauges we look at to calculate that. Well, that ain't bad there, but the load. This carburetor, what I would tell the customer on this carburetor should run your vehicle. It should propel your boat. It may not start, it may not idle perfect, it may have hesitation, but as far as a basic carburetor, this thing would work. But it definitely needs rebuilding, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And that's going to go right there on the live testing page of the website.